This podcast is brought to you by NordVPN, and they have your back by securing your personal data and your internet activity. And it's easy to use. You can connect with one click or enable auto connect for zero-click protection. And NordVPN has over 5,200 servers in 60 countries, so you can find a server near you for better speed or not near you because they have options. And no more bandwidth throttling. NordVPN encrypts all your traffic so your internet service provider can't slow down your streaming speed. And while we're on speed, it's confirmed by speed tests. NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. I suggest you do yourself a favor and go to nordvpn.com/Neebs to get a 2-year plan of NordVPN plus 4 additional months with a huge discount. That's nordvpn.com/Neebs. Thank you, NordVPN.
What time is it right now?
11:10.
11:10. We've just finished a stream. It's late. We've been having a good time. We're doing a podcast.
Wow. Yes, and cheers.
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 Hey,
man.
Cheers. Neebs has switched to water. Smart.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
been a
yes.
long
It's
night.
It's not smart water. It's just regular.
No,
Anyways,
no.
let's just get right into it.
Battlefield
All right.
Friends.
Battlefield Friends
coming
is
back.
back.
Yes,
Coming back, baby.
teaser came out yesterday, and that's fun because it's not yesterday yet.
Now.
No.
Not for
we're
us now, but we know it's yesterday for you.
Then.
And
Uh-huh.
what big news, huh?
Yeah.
What took so long?
A lot of things, but I mean, we don't have to get into all of it, but it's back. So
But-
that's the most important part.
And
Yeah.
it
Let's don't get into it. It's only a podcast.
right.
Well, into why what took so long?
Well, yeah,
We've
kinda,
talked about it for
sorta.
years. What took so long?
Hey, real quick. Where's it going to be?
It's going to be on Neebs Gaming.
That's right. So not only do we have, all right, so there's multiple things, and I might be jumping ahead. So we've got new episodes coming back, and on top of that, all of these other episodes.
Don't
that,
be mad.
Okay, well, don't
Right?
be mad, but
Yeah, don't be
also
mad.
very exciting, though, because
Yes.
the fact is we're going to be able to have all of the previous episodes on
Yes.
our channel as well.
Yeah. Neebs
Now-
Gaming will kind of become the base for Battlefield
Yeah,
Friends.
so you can all
which is
understand that transition.
So here's what we got
We
to
had
do.
to do it.
We've got like 50, 60 episodes that have to be brought up. And, you know, you're probably going to get a notification, or 60,
Yeah.
that we've uploaded a video. How are we going to do it? Maybe a season per week, something like that. I don't know.
Well, that's what you're. Well, we kind of know. We
We
talked
don't know.
about this earlier, and we were saying we should have an answer. So I'm going to then bring this up now. You talked about having like one season, individual episodes, all uploaded in one day, and do that once a week.
or
for several
once
weeks.
a day. Like, I don't
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but we
just whenever we,
we're
just
gonna
whenever,
figure
whenever
it
we have a
out.
day to fill. It's like
Yeah.
we have no videos coming out today. What's coming out today? 12
season
episodes of Battlefield
yeah,
Friends.
right. But we decided not to do individuals.
I've got a suggestion for whatever happens to happen.
Uh-huh.
If you guys could just maybe grab a handful of maybe your favorite little snacks, put them in your pocket, and if you reward yourself every time one of the notifications comes up, you know, for ours, if there's a bunch with
Yeah.
a little, maybe an M&M,
you're gonna
then
You'll
it's
start
not
to
going to
like
be
it,
it's not
yeah.
going to be annoying anymore.
you know,
No.
Pavlovian kind of response.
Yeah, it'll
Right,
make it
you
a
get a
good
treat.
thing.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get some
and
snacks.
I'm salivating now that I've seen
Oh,
this
boy,
notification.
It's girl gamer.
Every time they get a notification.
Yeah, every time.
They're
Yeah.
just
So
salivating.
it is late. We're a little buzzed. I can tell. We're all over the place. Basically, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have the old episodes of Battlefield Friends are going to be on Neebs Gaming.
Yes, and
And they're going to
Future
pop up. Yeah.
episodes.
And future episodes
Yep.
are also going to be on Neebs Gaming.
What a day.
Yeah.
What a
Fun.
day.
What a day. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're working on it. Like, I mean, we've only played the Battlefield beta. We don't know what's going to happen at the time. They might delay the game's supposed to come out in November.
The worse the game
Who
is, the
knows?
better.
Yeah.
Because that
Oh,
gives
yeah.
us...
that gives us more time to do art and back. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
no, it gives us material, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Not
so
wrong.
it's a perfect then segue into what we were originally going to be talking about because we didn't know that we were going to be releasing the teaser until whatever. So anyway, we just streamed tonight, and there's a lot of opinions about the open beta. Man, Thick's got a lot of
Has a lot of problems,
opinions
doesn't he?
on the open beta.
I see the potential, but honestly, just the simple gun mechanics are so bad. Like, that's the first thing that you should nail down
Yeah,
in a first-person shooter.
I'm with you. Kind of, it needs some massaging for sure.
Yeah.
Just playing the open beta, it's like, there's a lot of jank, wonk.
Is it because they're always trying to do like this recoil, like a making it harder kind of thing, or?
Well, to me, it's always like there's an adjustment period. Like I felt playing tonight, like it clicked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with any Battlefield game. You have to play it long enough to go like, oh, this is how the guns work.
And we just came from the past.
But
Well,
it
the last two, but we've been playing Battlefield 4 more.
Right. Well, also, Thick, you've been playing COD, so that's a whole different play style. And I like
Yeah.
COD's. Like, I'm not a fan of the battle royale genre, but I like how COD moves.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
it feels
yeah,
The
so
way your
buttery.
also-
character moves in that
Fantastic.
game
Yeah.
is butter.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
and also they've nailed down the gunplay in that because
But is it
doesn't
like-
with Battlefield right now as it is, no matter what attachments you put on, the gun shoots the same.
Okay.
There's not much of a difference with
Yeah.
the current
And in
attachments.
COD,
so
is there any recoil? It's just whatever you aim
it depends
at
on what
dies.
gun you have, and you know that's like Battlefield right now with whatever gun you have. There's not much difference with recoil.
Yeah. And this
Right now.
we're still talking about the beta. So, I mean, when the final game
Right.
comes out, hopefully there'll be a lot more guns because the beta only offered what you would hope would be just a sampling of the guns.
And so, who said this earlier that what we played or what we were playing today was something that was a month ago?
I think
Like this
Anthony
build?
said it was a month old.
So, if that's the case too, you would think with the amount of work that these guys have to do sometimes in short amounts of time, they would also be just
Oh, yeah.
so many more improvements.
I can't
coming up
imagine
before-
building a video game where 128 players have to log in and play it all at once.
Right.
From all over the planet.
But why not take, the things that were good in previous Battlefields, like the gun mechanics, and put them into the new one? That's the first thing that you should do.
Did you feel that they were working on any of the past few launches or beta launches? Like, did it stick out to you in those, or do you remember?
No, I don't really remember those, but I remember the final product
Right.
with like Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Take that from Battlefield 4, just put it
But I'm wondering if, like, when they were doing the beta for Battlefield 4,
Control
if there was,
C,
like,
Control
if
V.
it felt like...
Yeah, exactly.
If it was that,
Yeah.
exactly
It'll
what
work
you
that
want.
way.
That's
That's
what you
easy.
want, right?
I could do
like,
that.
it's- but it's a whole different
But
thing.
now,
Even
you have a Ubisoft title. That's Far Cry 6. Control C, Control V. We'll put
Well,
Giancarlo
no, we're not
in
saying
there.
make
Cuba.
the same game, just
There
in a
you go.
different time period.
There
We're
you
just
go.
saying take the things that are good from
Right,
the
but Battlefield
previous
4, your
Battlefield.
example, Battlefield 4. You remember the launch of Battlefield 4?
Oh yeah, but I'm saying
Holy
the final
shit.
product. That's what I was saying.
Well,
Take that
yeah, it's
final
true.
product.
But
from
it's a different
Battlefield 4.
game.
But it is a different game. So
Yeah,
applying
this is
that
different
same
engine.
Whole new
thing to a
foundation.
different engine, you'd think there's going to be
What engine?
no.
No, not what?
Okay.
Same engine?
Yeah. What the fuck?
All right,
do
so
I
I'm gonna
know?
shut
Yeah,
up.
was
I threw that out there. I thought I
gonna-
was like-
I know. That was just like, hey, what about that engine?
We've
Gotta be
been
a different
drinking.
I was like,
I've had
wait a
at
minute.
least 3
Simon and
beers.
Duralis are going to tell
I
us how
would
it
think
is.
with that many games, there has to be a
Listen,
new engine. But,
All I know is my engine was a 3.5,
yeah,
and now it's not.
I don't know engines, clearly.
Anyway,
Sorry. That's actually why the portal thing is happening, because all those elements from previous Battlefields can just be thrown into this one. So they have this whole catalog, and they can make a whole bunch of content. All right.
bam.
Thank you.
Anthony left
Voice
like a
on my
cartoon
shoulder.
character. Just. Yep.
Hey, look, no one comes to us for this kind of stuff. We don't know what we're talking about.
No,
We make a
hell no.
cartoon.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
we're doing.
You know,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just talking
animators.
shit, man.
We're not fucking coders. We're
just
not
talking shit.
developers.
That's why I made that
I'm not
engine joke.
saying we are,
Yeah.
but at the I've been a gamer for years, and that's something
No,
that I can critique.
I feel you on a certain level, Thick, because it is frustrating just kind of how the industry works now, where it's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, release it broken and fix it later.
Yes.
Yeah, it is frustrating. Super frustrating.
Now, from my perspective, it does seem like, and I might be wrong, it seems like you're being a little hard, and maybe it's because you had high hopes and expectations, but it seems like everyone else was like, you know what? Okay, they're much more forgiving. Like, okay, well, it's pretty good
Well,
so
it's
far.
about like here. I will be on Thick's. I will be harsh on the game if come release day.
Yeah.
If come release day,
That's a
it
different
runs
day.
like
it's
the
a
beta.
it's a much different day.
Then I'm like, hey, this is what you released.
I mean,
this
this
is
is-
what you charge people $60 for.
We just played something for 2 days that is a month old. So it's really hard to really
Yeah.
judge the game on that. If that's
and they
the
could
truth.
delay it. I mean, let's
And they-
face it. Right now, I mean, we're recording this on October 7th.
Yeah,
They could decide tomorrow that shit. We need more time. We're delaying it until February. Like
Yeah.
they'll know. They'll see the feedback, and that's the whole point of an open beta.
right.
They release it, they get the feedback, and then they go, fuck, we either need to do this, do that.
And
Can we do that before November? Fuck no, God, we got to push it.
Again,
And
I
they'll
don't
make
know
that decision.
shit, but I feel like for something like this on this like at this stage, they're testing things other than like the specifics of how the guns vary,
They're probably stress testing the servers.
like shit like that. It feels like I don't know, and then they add that layer in. I don't know.
But I'll say this: we've been to a lot of capture events where
yeah,
it feels like, they've been a month or two out, and those capture events, most of the time the games felt more complete from where they were going to be released. Like from the time that we played them to where they were going to be released, they felt more complete than what this feels like.
okay.
So that's my concern. So I think I'd be fine with them delaying, such a beloved title.
Yeah, legitimate concerns for sure.
Remember Battlefront 2.
Oh, that's
Like-
a different
boy,
one.
that was a
oh, God.
mess.
Yeah, man,
And
that's
they
nightmare
rushed it.
inducing.
Yeah, oh,
But
for
the
sure.
final product for Battlefield 2, I mean, Absar, you talked about it.
You mean Battlefront?
Battlefront, yeah.
Sorry, Battlefront 2.
No, Battlefront 2 eventually evolved into a wonderful game, but its
It was
first
too
2
late.
years were rocky.
It was too late.
Yeah.
You know what? You sold me. God damn it, I'm scared. I'm scared because right now, I believe you with heart and soul. Like that's
Look,
it. I don't know
I
what
want it
do.
to be broken. That's because to me, that's gonna make better Battlefield Friends episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Fine.
true.
Like,
Okay,
you know
so
what?
was
If
a rough
if
release.
it comes out
4
rough and
ended
fucked up,
awesome.
So let's
Yeah.
talk about a little bit more fun stuff, not giving away too much about anything, but we're already talking about things to go like, oh, well, that's an A story or that's a little B story.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
there's plenty
to
of stuff
think
to see
about.
and
Just
playing the
playing the
beta.
beta,
Going, oh
yeah.
yeah, this is hilarious. I can't wait to do an episode on this.
Exactly.
But what took so long? Where we been?
Right.
Where have we been?
Listen,
There's
go
that.
ahead. You know what? Lead in.
Yeah,
Ask-
go
It's
ahead.
a long
ask
story.
us
I wish we had
questions.
time.
Well, yeah.
You're the
plenty
one
of
that asked
time,
me,
man.
asshole.
Come
I'm
on,
joking.
man.
It's a podcast. We're
I
supposed
know.
to do.
No,
it.
you're-
That's
Well,
true.
then
It's a
there you
podcast.
go.
We got all the
Lead,
time in the world.
lead the conversation.
Okay, well, let's
how
see.
you want
Are you
it.
comedian
Last time
now?
we did Battlefield Friends was
Hype Train.
Battlefield
That was the
4.
episode.
Yep.
Hype Train getting ready to go into
Battlefield 1.
1. Machinima was going. We were with Machinima back then. They were going through changes. Our contacts, Micah and Lon, who were our homies,
Love those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
they let them go. Machinima was letting everybody go. Strangers were coming in. Like, what's
Bringing
going
in
on?
TV people that just didn't work in that.
And then Machinima
area.
gets sold to like Warner Brothers or
Mhm.
and then Rooster
It was a
Teeth.
merger.
And then these Battlefield 1 and 5, which were less fun to us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. As a group, because Battlefield 3, we all played together, good times. Battlefield 4, same thing. When 1 came out, it was like
Yeah.
a lot of several of us were just not into it.
Well, don't
Yeah.
forget, in
Well,
between
we
there,
came in together.
in between there, we had Hardline,
Oh yeah, and Hardline,
which
yes.
I enjoyed.
Well, we covered Hardline.
Yeah, we
I
did.
know.
We covered
I
Hardline.
know.
Yeah.
So we was like, we have to do this together, but there's been this transition from here to there, and we don't know who we're dealing with now, and we're like,
It turned into a mess.
It
Yeah.
certainly is a blend of things, and if we had the passion about those,
That's the thing. If we had
games,
had the
we would've
passion to
pursued
do
it.
Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, we would have gone after
we
it
would
and
have
said, let's do it.
Yeah,
But when 2042 came up, all of us kind of lit up. It's like, we can't wait to play this. This looks fun.
This looks
Yeah.
fun
so
again.
we want to do more Battlefield Friends.
And also, Thick has been working, once we found out what kind of Battlefield's coming out this time, you've been doing emails with these folks for what, the last 6-8 months?
Yeah.
And we finally came to an agreement, which I think is pretty awesome. I think
Yeah.
Rooster
Fuck
Teeth
yeah.
was
Yeah.
no,
really
Rooster Teeth's
cool.
been awesome.
Yeah, they've been great.
Oh yeah.
Props to Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, we're like, hey, this show is just good to nobody right now. No one's using this, so let's do something. So yeah, we worked something out.
And we're also on there we're talking about Rooster Teeth, so we're working with them with the podcast too. So
Yeah, that's
we're,
right,
we're a part of
podcast,
the
yeah.
Roost.
The
Yeah.
Roost.
And they've always been a fun company. We've gone to RTX in Austin
RTX is
3-4
always a good
years
time.
or so.
Yeah.
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 And so yeah,
lot of man. What's the Rainy
Rainy
Street?
Street.
Street.
Ooh. Rainy Street.
Yeah, fun times on Rainy Street.
Yeah, good
I
times.
love how
RTX
Neebs is
and Rainy
talking about,
Street.
we went to this wonderful convention, and Simon just remembered the bars.
I mean,
No,
that
no,
was
no. The convention and Rainy Street is
Hanging
Austin
with
and
the
Rainy
peeps,
Street,
man, the
hanging
community.
with
Oh, I get it,
everybody,
yeah, I
and
get
all
it.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, no. All of that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
This podcast is also sponsored by BetterHelp. And if you have something holding you back from being happy or preventing you from achieving your goals, then BetterHelp can assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. And you could start communicating in under 48 hours. And this is not a crisis line or a self-help thing. It's professional therapy done securely online. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they make it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp is here to help you start living a happier life today. So if this sounds like something you've been waiting for, visit betterhelp.com/Neebs. That's better, HELP.com/Neebs, and join over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And for our Neebscast family, you'll get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Neebs. Thank you, BetterHelp.
Okay, so, Simon, you've played a little bit of Battlefield.
Did.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I played for probably a couple hours this morning, and I didn't want to get out because I did enjoy I got the bug from, I guess,
Call of Duty?
yeah, Call of Duty, but what's that? Warzone. So I got the bug from Warzone, so I was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Warzone really kind of made me understand that I could go into Battlefield and I can suck. It's okay to suck. I've sucked in Warzone. I could suck over here too. You know?
Yeah.
Like I could fucking do this.
Simon, you can suck
I
anywhere.
can.
Suck wherever
And
the
I
fuck
went
you
in
want.
and I
Yeah,
started
just suck your
sucking.
brains out.
And I probably sucked I sucked a lot. But I probably got like in my first match which was by far my best out of the 4 maybe that I played in today. I maybe got like 10 kills, but I was just like, yeah, man. Fuck you. You must suck like me because I got you. And it's fun to, I don't know, just improve in that aspect and not have to worry about, like, all right, I died. I'm coming right back. No big deal. I don't have to even go through any of the bullshit of, like, I have to work my way to get back in. No, I just come
we're gonna have
right
to dial
back.
it in because we have to have the best squad out there.
Well,
Simon.
that's
we're gonna be the best squad
I'm just
out
happy
there.
to play. If you want somebody
But we
good,
gotta be the best squad out there.
nah, then don't have me.
All right,
any
we're
of
going
us.
round table. Like, Dora, Battlefield, beta, at least, impressions.
I'm excited as hell. But I also know that this isn't the representation of the launch, and there's a lot to improve on from here. But it's like a good little taste. I'm just excited. I don't claim to know
I never had a problem when I saw someone and shot them. I never had a problem doing that. It's just usually I never see them. I'm just looking the wrong way.
There's that.
Right.
I never see him either.
It looked
though.
like
That's-
it seemed like a very functional game to me.
Yeah, me too.
Never being able to see them, that brings up something with the beta I have a concern with is if they're going with this character system, all the characters look the same.
yeah.
Surely
I
that's
know.
going to change.
There needs to be a way to say this is the Russian team, this is
That'll
the
have
U.S.
to.
team. Because right now, it's like, okay,
That's got to be a beta
the medic
thing.
lady
Well, yeah.
on that team looks the same as the medic lady on this team.
Yeah.
Right. Figure that
They're
out.
clones.
There's people like myself, like I enjoy trying to play a game like this without the HUD.
Mm-hmm.
How can I tell who the enemies are?
That's got to be a beta thing.
It'll-
They're not going
you
to
would
do
hope,
that.
of course.
It
would
has
hope.
to be.
Because it's all about the skins these days, baby.
Ugh.
It's all about the skins.
I
these
mean,
days,
who
baby.
would ever? That's the thing. It's like when some of this stuff happens, you go, they're just looking for people to bitch. Meaning, for that, they would never have that on.
You know all
completion.
the choices are gonna. You know they're gonna switch.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, then what don't we know? What is it that we don't
We don't know a whole lot because the game's
No.
not
Yeah.
out yet.
Right.
We haven't. We've only played one map at this point.
I will say that I got a roadkill today. and you know what's fun is I went out and I went, oh, look, There's a pickup truck, which, by the way, Thick was saying earlier on, that's so not like any.
It's
not
electric.
Yeah, it's an electric pickup truck, but there's not good
The electric.
pickup on the pickup.
Yeah.
Which is true. But I got into the vehicle and I said, I'm going to get a roadkill. I'm going to ride around and see what happens. And I got one within a minute. That was the thing. Usually I try and struggle for an hour. I got one really quick today.
So 10 out of 10
I was
game
so
of the year for you.
happy.
Game of the year.
Yep.
You know what else I know? We're gonna have a damn good time making some episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
easily.
sure.
Easily. No,
Definitely.
I am like right out of the gate. I love the scale of this one
It's-
and the
that map's
verticality.
big, yeah.
Like that's one thing I enjoyed. Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5 to me was but those games didn't have a lot of verticality. This brings it back. I mean, just this level alone, you have that giant tower
Yeah.
right in the middle where choppers can go up, and there's this big fight constantly going on the roof. I love that.
Yeah.
The problem with that map, though, is that 90% of the action takes place there, and then kind of nowhere else on the
does-
map. It
and
doesn't
they-
feel like there's
they
a lot
dial
going
that
on
shit in,
elsewhere.
though. You know how they move? They'll move that stuff. You know what I mean? That's
think
what
it's a
they're
good
dialing
map.
When did
in.
they
Once you
move?
learn it-
They've never really
they've
moved
moved
anything.
checkpoints and stuff
Well, they
before when
have,
we've
haven't-
gone to
yeah,
some
they
of these
have.
test
I
things.
don't-
My least, it's sad to say, my least favorite checkpoint in this map is the rocket itself, because there's nothing underneath.
Yeah, it's a really weird, wide open kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, you get there for whatever reason, like that part feels very flat. I love the building because, on top of the building, like once you kind of get used to the building itself, the very top, and then the first floor beneath it, that is a lot of fun. I enjoy. I think it's Charlie. So you have the cryo plant or whatever, and then the roadway. Like I enjoy that. It's a good back and forth. Delta is like two different points connected by a tunnel.
Yeah.
Like there's fun here.
I remember what I was talking about. Like as far as moving checkpoints, they've sometimes added. You know what I mean?
Like Battlefield 1, I remember they did that
when they were
once.
talking about that.
Oh, yeah, in the past, yeah.
It changes the flow of the whole map.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But right now, as the current map that we played goes,
And they're watching. It's
Yeah.
beta.
yeah, most of the action takes place at that.
Oh,
tall
everyone
building.
wants to hold
for
that
sure.
tower. That tower's fun.
For sure.
Yeah, well, it's
Just
like
like the tornadoes, you know where everyone's going.
Well, it's also like Siege of Shanghai. And Siege of Shanghai, what did everybody want? Everybody
Yeah,
wanted to
especially
keep,
off the
keep the
bat.
top of that tower.
Mm-hmm.
and they'll
because,
get numb to it,
it's-
and they're not going to give a fuck.
It's
you
the
know?
high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, off the bat.
I will say this: it does have a lot of potential. I really enjoyed the tanks and the anti-air vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun. Watching Absro, you and the chopper.
I'm trying
was
to dial in the
awesome. I
chopper.
love
Yeah,
it.
that was
I
fun.
love that.
I am
That was
trying to
fun.
dial in the chopper. I want to become one of those guys.
But the
Yeah.
biggest problem with the chopper is
the
rain.
When
The
it
rain.
rains, you can't see a damn thing.
right.
And when you're moving 100 miles an hour into a chopper, the rain should be beating off of the windshield of the chopper, and it
Rapidly.
just stays there. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
They didn't put the rain X on.
Somebody
need
needs
it.
to put- Dice put the
You're
rain
moving
X
that
on.
fast with propellers.
Yeah, no, the effect is a little too much, and hopefully that's a beta. That's probably the most minor thing in their beta list of shit to take care of.
We were talking about this on our stream tonight, and we actually had a chopper pilot in the chat, and he told us that choppers do have windshield wipers
Used very rarely, right?
because the propellers usually keep the windshield pretty clear.
Yeah.
with the wind.
The rotors are spinning so fast that they just blow any sitting water right off the fucking chopper. So I don't know if it's something that they're trying to nerf. It seems like a decision. We need to nerf the vehicles a little bit. So every now and then, it might rain. And when it rains, it makes it harder to see in the vehicles. But it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, you're seeing that in your field of view when you're a soldier running. They're giving you that splash effect.
Mhm.
You've seen that, which is kind of weird. Is that ever? I've never seen that in a game before. But when you're running around in the rain from that first person perspective,
Yeah.
you're
I see
seeing
exact-
that.
we're watching a
splashes.
Twitch stream right now. I see
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, I get why it's there, but I don't like it.
Now,
like it's a little bit of water on the lens, kind of a thing.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's
Yeah.
all over. It's like you wearing sunglasses and it's catching those beads.
Well, if you're in war and you're wearing like goggles or
of
something,
course that it's real. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
get why
it's one of those
there.
things they put in for cinematic
Of
effects.
course.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's always been the suppression argument
Yeah.
of like getting suppressed and the screen turns blurry, and a lot of players hate that.
Yeah.
But I can also understand like why is a game mechanic like okay, I see a guy out there, let's suppress him, let's shoot at him, let's make him take cover. I see both sides of the argument.
And it's the same. It's the same thing. Like for you, like you hate, which I get, the interference that you get.
With the
you know,
tornado.
right?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, just to a different degree. You
Yeah.
you don't like that flashing red. I don't give a shit about the flashing red.
The red doesn't need to be
The
there.
other
though.
stuff bothers me more than the flashing red.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
the
with the tornado
glitchiness.
going, they wanted to make your HUD and everything all glitchy, so it's harder to see.
Yeah.
I like that idea, but just the way they implemented it, where it goes away, comes back, flashes red. I'm like, okay, you went too hard with it.
It's
just,
so
just
big
fuzz it
it
up a little
almost
bit.
you almost can't see the tornado.
Yeah,
It's like
it's so
it's
distracting.
bigger
It's
than
like,
tornado.
I want to be able to look at this tornado because it looks amazing.
What's
But, yeah,
the-
get rid of all this.
What's the name of that mechanical dog? Is it a rover?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Rover dog.
how do I-
Aztecia.
Huxley.
Huxley.
So the Huxley, the armor on that needs to be nerfed because it takes
A lot.
3 shells from a rocket launcher to destroy it.
Wow. Oh, that's a huge nerf then.
Yeah. So
Man,
that's
I
some
need to-
feedback there.
we
I
need
need to
the, we
utilize
need the
that.
hard
Because
line
I feel
guys.
like one would
should
tear the
do
shit
it.
out of that
One
thing.
should. That's a rocket.
Yeah, they have legs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Right. Let's just
Like-
disable the bitch.
yeah.
But yeah, no, a rocket to that little thing should probably just
Yeah.
Take
At
it out
least
almost-
disable it
at least
to the point
almost
where it's gonna
immediately.
shoot but not run at you. You know,
Yeah.
like knock it over. It might still,
runs in a circle.
right,
yeah, right?
right, something.
Yeah, well, I hope DICE is listening, and I'm sure they
They're
are.
not.
listening.
They're
No,
not.
they're not.
They don't
They-
care.
They went to
They
bed.
hate
They're
us,
sleeping.
and
No,
they hate
they're not listening to us.
America.
Trust me.
Good-looking Swedes, and
No.
they're just going to do their
They
own thing.
quit listening to us a long time ago.
ago
for
they
good
did.
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
They were
Yeah,
like,
for
"Oh no,
sure.
those are just a bunch of drunks in
That was a
America."
good call on their
But they
part.
play
make.
every
So,
now and
I
then.
really like Saabs. Like they made a really good car, and it
I don't
went
know
out
why
of
we're-
business.
Yeah.
But
Yours-
yours,
Like
yours
you
blew
can-
up.
because they were sweet. Yes, of course. But you know what? Still one of the best cars I ever had. Saab, Swedish made.
Yeah, right.
All right. We can relate though, because everyone has an opinion, and people tell us, like, I don't know what y'all are doing with your channel. I mean, look, everybody knows everybody just wants to Cars Quest, and they'll like say stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
like okay,
I can't
well,
hear it anymore. You
it's
know
just
what I mean?
all opinions and bullshit. But
Let's move
whatever.
on.
People outside your
Guys, move on.
apartment with signs like "Bring
Yeah.
back to car."
But no.
Listen up. Our sponsor, MeUndies, believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. And they only use sustainable, breathable, super soft fabric. And on top of that, they also give you a ton of styles to choose from. It's total comfort inside and out. And I just ordered my boxer briefs and crew socks today. And my socks in particular, let's just say, fall under the adventurous category. And I'm excited to get them. And with a MeUndies membership, a monthly subscription sends you new pairs right to your door each month. You'll choose new undies, socks, or a bralette, and pick the style and color or print that piques your fancy. Plus, you get discounted pricing, free shipping, and exclusive early access to new launches. So love your butt and get the membership. And with their problem-free philosophy, if you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. And as a special offer to our community, any first-time purchasers will get 15% off and free shipping. So go to MeUndies.com/Neebs to get 15% off your first order and free shipping. That's MeUndies.com/Neebs. So do yourself a favor and love your butt. Thank you, MeUndies. And what were we talking about with Battlefield?
we're trying to tell these people how to run their game. We don't know.
No,
No.
we're
Oh, hell
not
no.
trying to tell. We're
We
giving
kn- we knew
opinions. They
back-
know that when they make a game, they know that they're going to be subject to people just throwing opinions at them. We also know that we don't know shit, and they know us,
I
which
have
is
all
kind
the
of nice.
confidence. It's going to come around. It's going to be great.
I feel like
Yeah.
back-to-back period pieces though was not the right decision.
No.
but we
That's-
know that.
no,
Back
seems
to
pretty
back, no,
certain.
but
They know that.
sometimes you. Well, yeah.
I love those sessions. What do you think we should do next? Something modern or do Bad Company 3? Okay. Launch Battlefield 5.
5 it is.
I
Had
think
it
when
in
they,
the gu-
I think
that
when
was
they
in the
ask us that,
making.
they're already thinking.
They know.
They've already started the
No,
next
they
game.
already did.
Oh, yeah,
they already
big time.
did.
So they're like,
They're
okay,
they're hoping
the third game after that. What do you think?
They wanted to
Yeah,
hear.
they're crossing their fingers.
Yeah, I mean, game development is a 3-year process. I mean, I guarantee they're already working on the sequel to
for
this.
sure.
Just the way they got plans.
Yep.
But I like it. But that's also how I felt about Battlefield 4. And I ended up, at the end of the day, loving Battlefield 4. But when Battlefield 4 came out, I was like, this feels like Battlefield 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to learn all new mechanics again. But this is just it's another modern war. Like, if I were DICE, if I were EA, it's like you got to go back and forth. You got to let's do something modern, and then let's maybe take a risk. And then let's do something more modern or futuristic, and then let's take a risk. And then let's do something modern again. Like, you have to have that ebb and flow. When you do Old War and then another Old War, it just feels like, it feels like another game. And Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 was just like, okay, Modern War and then Modern War.
What was the gap between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 as far as the amount of time?
Don't know. We don't know stuff
I
like
don't
that.
know.
1
I'd
year.
have to look it up.
He's
1
just
year,
guessing.
9
Why is he
months.
talking right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
1
they
year,
tried
9
to start
months.
annualizing it because Hardline got thrown into
Right.
the mix.
Yeah, but and we've talked about this with other games before, but like Rainbow Six, how long has that game been out?
1 year, 9 months.
Grand Theft Auto, like you brought
Grand
up
Theft
earlier.
Auto.
Like,
Grand Theft
and
Auto
make a
just
game.
turned 8.
But they keep doing
Exactly. So you make that
good
core.
things and you just keep
But it's multiple
nurturing the
maps
game
as
that
the
you
thing.
make.
And I'm with you. Like, I wish they would come out like, all right, let's say 2042 is this modern battlefield. Like, have a roadmap for this that lasts 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Like
rushed.
a
expansion.
good, beefy, a big,
But that's a
beefy 5 years.
completely different model.
Yes.
A completely different thing that they don't know how to do.
That's not true. This
No,
seems
no,
like
they
pretty
don't.
bold in that regard
and
that it could
this also
be.
seems like they're setting up for it. They're
That's
they're
what it-
setting up
that's
to
what I'm
sell
saying.
characters. They're
Yes.
setting up to sell
As-
skins. Like, that's what's made Grand Theft Auto successful. It's been around for 8
It
years.
does
because
seem like they've
they
got
keep
the
selling
roadmap
cars. They keep selling cosmetics.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know, because as a publisher, they do know how to do it because
I know.
Yeah.
because Apex Legends is still doing really well, and they're just focused on nurturing that game and not doing like, well, what about an Apex 2? It's just we're going to
Right,
keep
right.
changing things throughout the game.
Yeah,
That's the
no,
way it
games are
and-
different
and
now.
have it evolve.
Yeah.
You know, a
But
game.
they need to do that with Battlefield.
Yeah, no, we're out of the phase of gaming where you have to have a sequel ready for next year or the year
Yeah.
after.
Unless you're
that's-
Ubisoft.
So that's what you think that
Yeah.
this is really
I feel
going
like it
towards?
seems like it with all the what's that one mode? The thing they
Portal?
Portal. Like definitely.
Yeah, and
a
that's something
sure
we have.
sign.
Oh
of-
God, I can't wait to get my hands on that.
Exactly.
Like that, being able to play Caspian Border to get
all the
again.
old stuff. So it seems like they are kind of setting this roadmap out there for that. It feels like it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, my dream version of Battlefield 2042 is a game that lasts for half a decade. And then after that, maybe they do an old war or something. Maybe they do something else completely different. But, nurture this one.
Battlefield 3 was, by the way, was released in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield 4 was released in 2013.
2 years.
That's why it felt like, oh, this is
Exactly.
3. This is another modern. This feels too similar.
So the model should be release a game, continue to just
Yeah.
evolve it.
Yeah, 3 and 4 could have been, like in this day and age, you came out 3. 3 and 4 could have been the same game with selling, like, maybe not maps, but selling cosmetics throughout. That's the new business model, and that's probably what this will move towards. But we'll see. I mean, we're not developers. We're talking shit right now.
We're talking
Man,
shit.
I like talking
absolutely
shit.
talking
smacking
Talking
shit
shit's
smacks.
fun.
Has there been any news of a battle royale mode for Battlefield 2042?
I
Has
hope
any-
not.
I haven't
There
heard one.
has
What do you
it.
mean
No,
you
why-
hope not?
Yeah,
Like,
I will say
find
this.
those boring.
Why
Yeah.
would
Well,
they?
Other people
why
don't.
would they?
I
Because
will tell you this. Because people like you, people with a heart and soul, people like you who say, you know what? If they can't do it as good as fucking Warzone, they're not going to fucking do it. Wow. Do you understand? They have respect for you and your family, motherfucker.
they do have respect
That's
for my
true.
family. My
That's
children
why.
will know.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
They will know. They will know. They don't touch that
Call
shit.
a daddy.
Yeah.
Call it
No,
daddy.
but just as an option, I think it would be a good option.
But then you'll just complain about how it doesn't work as good. Everyone else will just complain.
It's
It doesn't
good.
work as good as this.
I
There's
bet
no
it's
making
coming.
that
I'll
happen.
bet it's coming.
I bet it is
probably
coming.
is.
It's coming.
It probably will be
It
coming
is.
down the pipe, but I
Yeah.
mean, Battlefield, like, if they didn't have it, I wouldn't complain. But I'm not a big fan
Dude,
of
if
that
they-
genre.
If they want to be a player, if it's on launch,
They kind of have to.
if it's on launch, they have that.
Well,
sort
there
of
is
a
that
big
whole other
option.
mode. We don't even know
I
what that
know.
other mode is.
But if they had like a pretty
They got to have.
significant battle royale mode on launch, like if it was fun, that's player mode right there.
Yeah,
That's-
I don't think they necessarily need to have it at
They
launch.
don't need
but
it.
But if they do have one eventually,
If they did it last time,
huh?
they would have done better because they
Oh, yeah,
missed
you're
the
right.
ball.
At
They,
launch.
if
But,
they did it
but
at
with
launch,
a modern, yeah.
yeah, what was it? Firestorm.
Yeah, with the time-
whatever?
Firestorm was-
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
might
Timing
be
was
under
so
the whole
weird.
thing of like,
was too
we
late.
have to
Yep.
have it this time. Like, because
Maybe.
it's so been planned for so long. Like, this is obviously planned like years ago.
Yeah, and listen, if you're going to have a roadmap on this game, like I said, that lasts half a decade, sure, throw a battle royale mode in
Of
there.
course.
Yeah.
Like, scratch the itch for those players that want to do that. Why not? Will I play it? Fuck no. I'm going to stick to Conquest because that's my
Oh.
jam.
Listen,
I like to die and come back immediately because that's me.
I would even be like down for like smaller battle royales, like I don't know, 20 players, quick games.
Mm.
That might
yeah.
be a little interesting.
50
I don't know why
players
people
in a
wouldn't-
building.
Isn't that what domination was?
No, because he came back as in domination.
Oh, you don't want to come back. 20 players, just quick, rapid battle royale.
Yeah,
Okay.
like in a small
Ooh, a
confined
battle
area.
royale on top of the building at Bravo. Boom, starts
Yeah.
and just shrinks in. The match lasts 2 minutes.
Yeah, good.
Why not?
I would have something a little bit more,
No.
dynamic, not
Robust.
just a flat roof.
All right, that's enough Battlefield
yeah,
talk.
just
All right.
watching the battlefield being played right now, and
That's probably too much.
that was too much.
I'm tired now.
Yeah. Oh, are
Yeah.
you?
Well, it's late as shit.
Nah, it was just all the speculating on
Yeah,
how a
it's
game
tough.
should be made.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what should
Yeah.
we talk about now, Neebs?
Man, when you were talking about raining, I was thinking about my tires. I don't know if you know this, but I don't have to inspect my truck anymore. I'm above the law.
Yeah, which is still makes no sense to me because of the obvious reasons. Like, you crazy person, you might go, I don't need to have tread on my tires.
That's right.
And then drive.
My
and
truck is
fucking
so old,
T-bone
got
the
racing
fucking
slicks.
It's
school bus.
grandfathered in. I don't
It's
have
like
to
a
get
NASCAR.
Yeah. So here's
Right.
the thing. 2-3 weeks ago, my tires were so slick that even if I just barely touch my brakes in the rain, I'm power sliding for like 50
That's
yards.
scary shit. Don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not sticking your fingers in that tread?
No,
to see
I
what the
knew.
fuck?
I just had to set the time up to go get, and I got them now. Got brand new tires.
Yeah.
We're
The
good.
tires are worth more than the truck.
Yeah, they are.
Stop.
Here's the thing now. One of my lights doesn't work. But
Oh,
you know what?
no.
I could just let it go.
You
Technically.
glue a candle to the front.
They are candles, actually.
Yeah.
You know one thing I hate in Battlefield 2042
No.
is the tires.
Stop it.
The tires in the game are way too slick.
They are.
They fucking
You're actually
they
right.
are, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're actually
yeah.
right.
No, yeah, the vehicle's a little
Vehicles.
too slidey.
Yeah.
Talk
If
about
I were a game developer,
Stop
I would
it.
I would
What?
make the vehicles less slidey.
16-inch
Less lighting.
rims, fucking like, what are they like?
Why are there no parking brakes in a vehicle in the game? You stop.
Wait,
you stop
That's
your
what
car on a
bricks
hill,
are for.
and your car just
Yeah,
starts
no,
slowly
no.
rolling down the
Bricks.
hill.
No,
Spacebar.
not in this.
Space
no.
bar.
I feel like spacebar works as a
I think-
like a handbrake.
I feel like you may have not hit all the buttons.
Space bar will lock your car in
Really?
place.
like or if you're doing like a
Well,
power
are
turn.
you
Is
talking
this a
about
thing?
power sliding or
I'm talking. No, I'm talking about you.
you're talking about just pulling the parking brake up
I'm
and
talking about
leaving
you
it
park
somewhere?
on a hill. You're like, I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna switch to the gun. I'm gonna start pegging people
And then
from
it's
the.
moving
And the car's
Oh.
just slowly rolling down the
Gotcha.
hill.
You can't put on the parking
Parking
brake.
brake.
In which game?
in this.
Battlefield
Field.
2042.
You're talking about this one.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know because
Warzone?
But now it's
I
back.
feel
I'm not
like you
playing
haven't played
Warzone.
this game enough to know that. Like, have you done
Does-
that a lot?
Does 2042 have a parking brake?
The other day
feel
in
like
the
they have a
beta, I parked a
handbrake.
Jeep.
A handbrake, yes,
Sliding.
for like sliding, but a
But
parking
it
brake.
should
for, like,
work.
No.
It should work.
All
the
right,
same
I'm on the
way.
top of a hill, like I'm, the car's leaning down. Boom! I want to take the parking brake. I want to lock myself in right here, and boom, jump in the turret.
Can I explain the real scenario?
Go?
I park on a hill above an objective.
Feel like it's what I said.
I'm going to switch to F2, which is the gunner seat.
Right,
I'm no
again,
longer driving the vehicle.
Again, what I said.
Car's rolling down the hill.
Yeah, parking brake is what you need.
Yeah.
We should test that out.
Why would that? Okay.
We should test it out because if spacebar is the handbrake, it should work as a handbrake to
When you're in the gun seat,
to stop the car.
in the gun seat.
Because if you're just going and then you switch F2,
We're back to speculation. I love it.
yeah.
Right back to it.
I'm just
Let's
saying,
go back to my
we
truck.
should test it.
Let's
okay,
don't.
go back to your.
All right.
your
Yeah.
truck.
We got
Fog-
back to Battlefield.
I
Let's
got a
get back to
fog
something
light out in the
important.
bumper. And you know what? Does this happen on cars built in this century where if you have a bulb out, your turn signal just stays illuminated all the time? That's just my truck.
No,
That's old. That's an old.
If you're
thing.
if you're
That's an old thing.
yeah, if your blinker goes out, turn signal
It's
goes
not the
out.
blinker, it's a fog light.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
but you did you just say?
did you check your computer?
It's a fog light.
I
It
feel
actually
like,
has
I
a
feel like you
computer,
said
think.
blinker.
I feel like you said blinker.
No, my blinker stays like you know how when you turn your blinker on, there's a thing on your dashboard. It goes blink, blink, blink. That stays on, not my actual blinker. It's outside of my truck. It stays illuminated, to let you know, hey, one of your bulbs is acting crazy.
Ooh.
I was gonna say because if you have a turn signal out, like
But
your
it's not my
blinker
turn
goes
Oh, it
signal.
goes
faster.
fast. Yeah.
It
Click,
goes
click, click,
fast.
click, click,
Right.
click.
But
Oh, okay.
But this is
you're
a
right.
fog light.
I have a fog
so
light
This is
that's
different.
out, and
Okay.
what my blinker does in the dash is just stays on to say, hey, something's wrong. There's a light going crazy. Anyway, the truck's so old, the thing that holds my bulb is falling apart. So when I tried to get the bulb out, the bulb just crumbled. And then when I went to get a new bulb to put it in, it wouldn't hold it because all the parts inside the thing were just deteriorating.
and I'm wondering like how much you spend on coal per month to power your vehicle.
Right? No, it's steam powered. All I need is water and wood
Yeah,
to run it.
Water, wood, or coal would be way more efficient than wood.
Well, I don't have any coal.
Yeah.
I have trees everywhere.
You're burning a lot of trees. Should probably switch to
Well,
coal.
we have a lot of hurricanes, so there's plenty of wood laying around.
Yeah, for 6 months after.
And then Christmas time comes, you can really burn
The
those
trees.
Christmas trees. They go up pretty.
Oh, yeah,
Those
wow.
things go up like a freaking.
That'll
jeez.
keep-
That'll
keep you rocking until March.
When we take our Christmas tree down, I love it because
It's like a
we get
mini
to burn it.
fireworks show,
Yeah, it's
like a little.
And we get a big one too. We don't mess around.
That's what Burning Man should do. They should just get all of the trees shipped out there.
Everyone.
I burn my plastic tree every year, and I look forward to it.
There you go. Yeah, I never had a real tree as a kid, and I do the real tree every year.
It explains a lot.
It does, yeah. All
Yeah.
the plastic.
Yeah.
I keep saying that I'm gonna do the plastic fake tree,
Yeah.
like because it just. I saw one that's
Just
just
don't
like
have one if you're going to
remote control, and it just like a transformer just goes up. It's already lit. It looks
Really?
great. Yeah.
That is fucking awesome. I wish we did those dumb videos. I want to react to a fucking like a Christmas tree goes and I'd be like, holy shit, because it would blow my mind.
Well-
even if it was like really slow, like I'd be like, oh yeah,
You just
I'm gonna
ruined
pay
it because
$500 for this.
and it is $500.
Go fucking buy it.
Am I the only one that
Cheap
hates
to me.
hates a fake Christmas tree?
Oh, yeah. No,
I'd rather have
yeah.
nothing.
I am.
I'm
Yeah. I would rather have nothing, and I have nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, no, I would do both. I would have a real one and a fake one because it's fun to hit a
God.
button and go.
I'd have the big one, the fake one that just
right,
and then have just a
real
nice
tree.
little one,
a real tree.
as a real tree.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
disgusted by both
The
of
other
you.
things, it's a conversation piece. For being wasting money. But like, look what that other schmuck does in New
Hey,
Bern.
we're gonna make a bunch of plastic, ship it across the ocean, sit in the ports, have an oil spill.
Here we go.
Here's your fake Christmas
Kind of
tree.
just how it goes, though.
and it's
My-
just gonna collect dust. It's gross. Just
Neebs,
get a
you're-
real tree.
You remind me of Gandhi, but thinner.
I am thinner than
My
Gandhi. He
ex-father-in-law
was
had
chubby.
5 Christmas
He was
trees in one
chubby.
house.
Old chubby
5
Gandhi.
Christmas trees. Some people do that.
5
Right.
Christmas trees
Yeah, that-
in one house. One tree for each damn room.
See, people go nuts. All
But
the holidays.
He's a floral designer, so I mean, his whole bag is like decorating a room, and then we're gonna add a Christmas tree to this room to accent it. But my brain's just going, Jesus Christ,
The best
Jesus
thing,
would hate this.
Jesus hates your tree.
Jesus hates Christmas.
The best thing about a Christmas tree is the smell.
Smells wonderful. Yes.
Yeah.
Only reason to have a
And
Christmas tree.
that's why I would have both.
They have candles for that shit though.
Yeah.
Man, they smell good. I used to near my apartment I used to live in. was a Christmas tree disposal area. And man, there is nothing better than being around 1,000 decaying Christmas trees.
You'd find him
Simon.
every Wednesday. He'd be sleeping in there.
Wait a minute,
Fucking-
wait a minute.
He'd be sleeping in the
Sniffing
middle of
it
that.
up.
Wait, wait.
What?
There's nothing better than that.
That's the
Have
best
you
thing.
have you driven by a Chick-fil-A?
Man, that is
That's a good smell.
Chick-fil-A
That's
is
it's a way better smell
Enough.
than
We got to get Jesus
1,000
out of this
decaying-
podcast. We got fucking Christmas trees
too
and
late.
Chick-fil-A.
We're-
All right, I'm
That's-
about
what?
to take Jesus out because Simon, you and Dora vape in the office. Can you guys have a Christmas tree flavored vape?
Fraser Fur.
For around the holidays, you mean?
Yeah, around the holidays
Sure,
to
we
make
could
the
work something
office
out.
smell very Christmassy.
can work
Eggnog,
something
Fraser
out, huh?
Fur.
Yeah,
Sure.
Find
I
some.
can do that. I promise.
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy that.
little pine.
And then maybe after Christmas, Chick-fil-A vape.
Yeah.
We should get some pumpkin vapes now, right?
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
those are for
nice
the
little fall vape.
Neebs?
Yeah.
Are those only for the ladies?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say anything.
You did.
Yeah, you
That's
are.
what
Y'all
have.
want to vape?
Too late.
Actually, listen. Today I had lunch at PT's.
Uh-huh.
It was a wonderful lunch. Let me
Oh.
set the scene.
Okay.
Really?
It was a little rainy, cool out. They've got a covered porch. It's a really nice outdoor dining area.
Oh God. Did I say that out loud?
For those who don't know, PT's is a hamburger joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go on, Neebs. Explain your
So
day.
I asked Anthony to join me, but Anthony, there's
Refused.
Usually if you text Anthony, it's going to be 3 hours till he gets back to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Anthony responded late anyway, so it was me solo. Where was I going with this?
It was
PT's. It was a
It
wonderful.
delightful.
Yeah.
So really, you set the stage, remember?
Yeah.
There was a reason.
Have another
though.
water, Neebs.
I don't know, man.
Wait, don't let me lose this. This was
Oh, man,
important.
you're
I
on
don't
such
know.
a roll,
Oh,
though.
with food, I mean, obviously, we were talking
Go
about.
back to Christmas trees if you'd like. Something
vape.
Oh, it was
Stirring.
actually
Chick-fil-A.
Christmas
Trying
led
to
into it.
knock your brain loose.
Yeah, let's Groundhog Day. this.
smells.
Can you
Uh-huh.
guys do
The
Christmas tree vapes? Oh, can you do Halloween vapes?
best. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Oh yes, thank you.
There you
Pumpkin.
go.
Okay.
Groundhog Day.
So there's me and like an older couple, and then some workers, and then a guy and a girl that sit down on the porch in this beautiful, overcast, breezy day. And she had like a pumpkin latte shirt, and I'm like, man, that is so stereotypical. Look at this lady.
Just judging away.
Right.
Did you call the police?
What a vagina.
Women love pumpkins.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
was
that the end of the
more?
story?
Oh God, I
Is
thought
that
there
it?
was
Man.
more.
What did you expect?
Oh wow! I thought
no.
that was a lead-in to something.
I thought that
That
was.
wasn't it.
I
Everyone
thought
was
this was
like,
Act 1.
You might want.
Is that it?
You guys want to vape
That's one of those
pumpkin?
bottle rockets.
No,
that just
we
kinda
were making
fizzles
jokes.
I'm just saying it's okay if you're a man and you do it,
We're
but if
making
that's a
jokes.
woman's gourd.
Yeah, we were
Jokes.
goofing over here. You were like setting up a. You were
he
setting
set
up a
up-
tale.
And then he revealed some shit.
You were about to write the Odyssey here.
You
And
were.
just got like,
I really
oh, man,
enjoyed
lunch.
my lunch
and
today.
Some bitch was wearing
I was
a shirt.
reliving it.
man,
Fuck
I got
her.
something for you. Man,
Dude,
I had a
I'll tell you
lunch.
what.
Oh,
I tell you
wow.
what. We need to learn to not listen to his stupid fucking eating stories
infliction.
because it's all the same
We
shit.
need a liaison.
It's all the same shit. He's happy. He really enjoyed it. We fucking get it.
Yeah, we need a liaison that he needs to run his stories by.
The lunch
before
handler.
They can,
No.
Before he
But
can
he's a good actor.
put
It's
him on
your
our
inflection.
podcast or anywhere.
It's
never
our
know.
fault. We're
Well,
so
he
dumb.
goes, but he throws you. He throws you for a loop. He goes,
threw us
hey,
tonight.
you know
It's
what?
late, Simon.
Hey, you know what? You
It's
go,
late.
Hey, what? And he goes,
Nope.
I got a story for you.
Nope. Nope.
And you go,
Nope.
oh, you do.
It's
do
too
you?
late.
We'll
It's
be
too
the
late.
judge of
That's
that.
why I fell for that. Not next time,
Well, he
Neebs.
does. It's a fucking
We'll
hard
fall
sell
for it
for
again.
dog
Yeah, you're right.
shit.
We will.
Some of my stories are good. They're not all.
Piece of shit.
Sometimes they go somewhere.
Yeah, that
Is
went
it time
nowhere.
to go?
That one.
Oh,
on that heartwarming story, of course.
Maybe it is.
It's perfect.
No, one more.
Mom may. I forgot
What
to
did
ask
you do?
her
What have you
today.
done?
You know she had a squirrel named Buddy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Buddy fell out of a tree. Her dog found it. One of her animals found it.
No.
Come back with that.
You're getting sucked in.
Stop it. What'd you
Look at my
do?
story.
Dude? What'd you do?
No.
He wants to shut it down.
All right, Act 1. This is Act 1.
This is the worst.
The squirrel fell out
I'll
of
be
the tree.
brief. She found a squirrel. One of her animals found it. She raised it. She named it Buddy. She doesn't take much time when she names animals.
Okay.
Oh,
Like you, Simon.
Fine.
What are your animals' names?
Shut up.
Just continue. Neebs, you're gonna lose your thought.
Her last
Guys,
5
go on.
squirrels were all
Move.
buddy. Move on.
What's your dog's name?
Shut up.
Okay.
Go ahead, Neebs.
He just names it the first
Back
thing
to
he
Neebs.
thinks of.
It's not the story.
So anyway, she raises this squirrel. She keeps it in a giant bird cage. The squirrel stays around. She shakes a can of nuts every time she feeds it. So when she releases it in the wild, she'll have a signal so Buddy can return and they can bond. Right?
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Buddy gets old enough to leave. Buddy leaves, plays in the trees. Buddy comes back,
Oh,
grabs nuts, brings friends, but they're a little skittish.
yeah,
They're not
because
like
they're
Buddy.
not right.
Yeah.
How it works.
The power goes out one day. She lives in the mountains.
It's a horror
What's
movie.
happened? A breaker's blown. There's a dead squirrel.
That's chewed the nuts out of the breaker.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Man, that's fun to bring up again, huh?
It wasn't Buddy. It was too large to be Buddy. There's hope. But all the other squirrels are freaked out now.
Right.
They're not coming anywhere near this
Because
place.
Buddy
'cause
number 3 popped.
It wasn't Buddy. It was some other squirrel.
But they can smell the barbecue squirrel.
They
Yeah.
know there's something dangerous about
Yeah.
this place.
Right. Don't go in there.
Right.
Anyway,
Oh my
remind
God.
me next time I talk to Mom, have you seen Buddy? End of story.
Okay,
So,
great.
all
Yeah,
right,
we'll
so
remind
that's
you.
where-
Not the end
Right
of
at
the
your
No,
phone.
yeah.
That's how
That
my
is it.
stories go.
This
But
is your
there's a
fault.
sequel then.
No,
This
no.
is a saga.
This is Act 2. I mean, you just told
Yeah.
us that, Luke Skywalker found out that Darth Vader's his
Yeah.
dad and he got his hand
yeah,
chopped
the
off.
That's
squirrel
true.
strikes back
That's
coming
true.
soon.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear the return of the Jedi version
Yeah.
of your mom and the squirrel.
The Emperor's outside the breaker box. Zap. Good. Feel the hate.
Let the nuts flow through you.
I went to visit my mom.
So
Oh
be
wow,
it,
I thought-
squirrel.
okay.
Do you want to wrap this
No,
up?
I didn't know if no. Go ahead.
No. Don't wrap it up.
Go
You
right
know
ahead.
what? We're gonna run late. Right.
Can you tell we're
we
drunk?
can drift.
Okay.
Yes, we could drift.
Anyway, when I went, because phones don't work where she lives. Mobile phones don't work.
They just have the.
Yeah.
You have to
The
use
cup
a,
and
a
the
hu-
string.
Squirrels and
cup and
cups.
string. It's a
Right.
soup can, but
Yeah.
so I was like, hey, if you have, because she has a cell phone, she turns it on maybe 3 minutes a month when she's driving through town. I'm like, look, if you got your phone at home, Mom, turn the Wi-Fi on. There's apps you can use to use Wi-Fi. Send me pictures, whatever. So I taught her how to send a picture on her phone through her Wi-Fi. I got like 49 pictures the next day.
Of Buddy.
Wow.
Some were Buddy.
Uh-oh.
And then she's like, I don't like to send text because I don't like pushing all the letters. And I'm like, well, there's the microphone. You hit that, you can just talk. It'll pretty much, it usually gets
Right.
what you
I
want
was
to say,
about
right?
to say, Jesus Christ.
And I don't know what she's done. She's done something where she's sending voice messages through text.
Yeah, you can
Oh, yeah, you
record.
c- you
You
can
can
do that.
record
That's-
like a.
What?
Yeah.
It's like leaving a voicemail, but it's just directly into a text.
When I hit my microphone, it just dictates what I'm saying.
Right, you can do it that way.
Yeah,
or you can
yeah,
do
this
it
is a
the other
So
way.
different
how do I
thing,
get
yeah.
it to record my voice?
Well,
Hold
your
down
phone
longer
is made
with
of thatch.
Hold on it. Oh, mine's dead.
It's
Phone's
a good.
dead.
That was a very
It's
good
dead thatch
description.
phone.
Thatch.
Well, she only knows how to do the voice thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she's
But it
sending
works.
all
It's
kinds
like,
of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, hit record like, ba, 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 ba. Just send the voice message.
How old did you just make yourself look here?
Look, I am not good at stuff.
No,
yeah.
I
I'm a
glad
slow
you-
learner. I don't know if you know that. Here's my
when
thing.
it comes to phone, dude, I don't.
I think I'm a slow learner, but I retain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell me something 100 times. Or I don't get it.
Unless it's a mistake that someone made and then you remember
Oh, that's
it
where I
forever.
shine.
Yeah. He's like, remember
see
that
what
time,
Doug did?
Aurelius?
Pretty true. That's true.
When you almost ran over Buddy?
You remember that
Yeah.
time you fucked up? God,
I
I
do.
do.
Yeah, I do. I
That's my
remember
mom's
that.
squirrel.
It was yesterday, Neebs.
Wasn't just yesterday,
Hold it over
Drowse.
your head.
10 years ago, Neebs.
Seems like yesterday.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, time.
Wait a minute. I have a spreadsheet of these. Let me check it.
How
What?
much you do of our fuck ups.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No.
Oh.
Imagine he says like one of those kindergarten teachers and like displays with stars next to everybody's name in his office.
You want to know who's winning?
It's like who gets a
Neebs is
gold
winning.
star that week?
Neebs is winning.
I do not have a star. I for some reason I'm.
We were so close at one point.
I know. Almost had a star.
Yeah.
My grandma was a master of manipulating me as a child.
Oh, really?
How so? How so? Act 1.
Oh,
Just
God,
in a
please.
loving way. I'm like running around the mall. Neebs, come here. I'm gonna get lost. You don't want me to get lost, do you? No, Grandma. Here, hold my hand. I got you. My grandma about got lost. Dang, I was here.
Neebs, where are we?
She just wanted you to hold her hand.
What a wonderful
That is
tactic
so
to get a kid to
sweet.
come to you.
She don't
that's
want me to go run around
that's
being
pretty
crazy
good.
either.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, wow. And she made you need to take care of
I got
That's
you,
how bad
Grandma.
you were.
Yeah.
That's how fucked
you
up
need
you were.
to
She
take
felt
care of
she had
That's
to go.
genius shit.
everyone.
Yeah, that's my
genius.
weakness. I like to take care of people.
And because your grandma broke you.
Yep.
That's
Thanks,
so
Grandma.
sweet.
Yeah. She did a good job. She did a real good job.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
She had a
so
star
sweet.
system too. I had a lot of stars.
She had all the stars, yeah.
It's so nice to know. I was broken by a lot of people, but grandma broke you.
No, I love her.
Good
Which
for you.
priest broke you, Simon?
Father Miller, according to the
Father Miller highlights.
fucking yeah, that too.
It's Miller time.
Actually, you know what's sad
Oh,
is
my
that because he's a real priest that's under
Well,
charge.
there's a lot of.
Like in the fucking school that I went to, but he never molested me. But apparently, other people,
Yeah, you were too
other
ugly
people
of a
are
kid.
like, yeah, he did.
You weren't pretty enough.
Sad. It's sad.
It is sad.
Of
Oh.
course, it's sad. But
When are they
you know,
going to
you
add
gotta
that
laugh
class
at-
to Battlefield 2042? The priest.
The priest.
They've got classes that like photographer, journalist,
Yeah.
Oh, and all those things exist.
chaplains.
Cook.
Chaplains, yeah.
Yeah, chaplains are.
That'd make an interesting Battlefield, wouldn't it?
Chaplains.
Just transport.
Transport.
We just truck stuff back in and out.
Yeah, press would be an interesting class.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Just
Big
guys
blue
with
helmet.
cameras running around.
Yep.
Can't shoot those guys. You actually lose points for that.
Are you listening, Dice?
Dang.
We got ideas.
They never started.
Yeah. Never.
Right.
Like, why are they talking about us again?
Yes.
Go back to Christmas
No, but
trees.
it's fun. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, I feel good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I got everything off my chest.
Yeah.
Well, good.
God.
Yeah.
So, do
Needed
we
that.
feel like everything worked out?
We'll see. It looks great. Well,
God,
I
I
mean,
hope so.
it looks great. We'll see what happens.
Okay. I briefly, when I was taking a leak earlier, I was like, we should do this every podcast. And then I realized I was drinking.
Yeah.
It's
So-
probably a better podcast than normal.
Yeah. Well, then
Oh,
maybe
it's a little
we
bit more
will do
lively,
this.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
We could totally rebrand this Neebs Gaming Drunk Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is about the Battlefield friends coming back, so I think that'll
That's
work
the big
better.
news here.
Okay.
But
Slash,
Yeah.
slash, we're drunk.
But no,
it's gonna be
like,
the combo.
There
From
you go.
here on out, it's just called Neebs Gaming Drunk Podcast.
okay.
I would
Episode
brand it
1.
about my lunch today.
What?
That too.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
you next
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah, Merry
Goodbye.
Christmas.
Bye.